Hi, my crafty friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Vickie with VJ Designs. I thought I'd turn the camera on and bring you along with me to create something from this loveliness. These are the cutoffs and leftover pieces from Kendra's bonus printable that I made my KCC cards out of this month. And because they are 8.5 by 11 size, I only used 6 by 6 pieces of each of these papers. So I have all this left over, very little pieces that I actually threw away, but I have pieces that I had die cut butterflies out of, and this one I backed with this other paper already in it, so this piece is ready to go. But I have pieces like this, and I think like with this one I'm going to just mount it on here like this, put it on a card. I'm not using sketches for this. I'm just making these cards up as I go and bringing you along with me. Yeah, see what we can come up with. I don't know how long it'll take, but anyway, here we go. This is gonna be fun. This is kind of how I make cards anyway, if I don't have sketches to go by. So I have pre-made my card bases. So I have this pink one here and a white mat that I'm going to put on. I really don't have any idea. I think I know what I want to do with this card, but we are just gonna kind of make this up as we go. I mean, do you guys just make cards up on the fly? Or do you always use a sketch? I'd like to know what you do. Okay, so with this one, I think I'm going to just mount this on here. Now, in one of my very first videos I did, might have been the very first one, I didn't make anything. I just showed some things that I had done and cutouts and stuff, and I had negatives, and I talked about how, you know, not to forget to use your negatives of things that you cut out, because you can do stuff like this and they don't have to go to waste. That's beautiful. So there is that. And you know what? I think I want to layer it one more time. What do I want to layer it with? I have this piece I was kind of saving to mat another card, but I think I'm going to do this. So if this mat is 4 by 5 1/4, the next size down should be 5 by 3 3/4, right? I'm not the best at math, so they'll probably be yelling at me at some point. Okay, oh good. Looks like I got that one right. So then we can map this one on here like this. I think that looks pretty good. I very rarely make two cards alike, ever. But when I did my cards for Cubs, I kind of did a mass make, and I made them pretty much all the same. It's just the pictures were different. And you can whiz right through those cards like that. Okay, I think that's looking pretty cute. Now, I have all these sentiments that I had already cut out from another digital of Kendra's, of all these different sentiments. Let's see, I think on this one I will put this, a little note. I've been sick all week, and today I feel pretty good. Do I want to back this? I think I do. And I lost my cutter bee scissors. I know they're around here because I had them earlier. So I guess I'll use these. And with all these little pieces, I know I've got something I can use. Let's see. I think I'll cut this long ways rather than, well, I guess it's going to get chopped up anyway. I think that looks cute. And, you know, because it coordinates, the papers coordinate, it doesn't look weird. I hope I'm in screen. Got to remind myself, stay in screen. So no, we are not going to let this lovely paper go to waste. We're going to make some more cards out of it. I have got a ton of cards that I've made out of Kendra's Card Challenge, and cards that I've made on Card Chaos, and a bunch of other things, Craft Roulette. I need to do some Happy Mail really soon. Okay, so there's our first card. I think that turned out pretty cute. What do you think? Okay. So let's get another one. Let's use a white base. And I'm going to use this piece for the mat. And it's a little bit shy of 5 1/4, but that's okay. So we'll put that down for the mat. Okay. And I'm thinking this might look pretty cute on here. I think we need to even it up over here on this side. And maybe put some white behind it. Does it need it? I'm really into layering. I like layering. So we'll just put a little bit of white. Behind. So I hope all of you guys are doing well. I know we always end up talking about the weather because that seems to be such a major thing these days. I live in Montana, as a lot of you already know, but we were supposed to get snow finally, I think. Tomorrow and Saturday is supposed to be the worst day. So far, I mean, the last I looked, it was going to snow several hours on Saturday, which means we will probably get a good amount of snow. But we'll see. It changes. And it's been so windy today. I mean, the last few days it's been very windy, and it could have just blown that snowstorm around us or away from us. I don't know. I kind of hope so, but at the same time, I know that we need it. So, you know. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this there. I'm not going to think about it too much. Like Bill and Tracy say on Mindless Crafting, that's why it's Mindless Crafting, because you just don't think about it. You don't want to overthink it, just do it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And I heard somebody say one time it's just paper and glue, and that's what I like to say a lot. It's just paper and glue. So I think what I want to do is make a little banner out of this. And I think you guys have seen me do this before. If not, I learned this little trick from Bitty Penny, actually. And you see how big this is. This is 5/8. Instead of, you know, there's a hard way, I guess, of doing this, but this is the easy way, and to me it looks really cool, and it's very easy. So you make sure that these pieces are the same width as this paper, or it'll look funny. So then you take and you make your little, sorry if I was off screen, make your little flag like that, and do the same for the other end. Sorry. Okay, so, well, that looks kind of wonky. Let's make that a little bit better, Vickie. Okay. So then what you do is you put it on here like that. Just set it underneath. And it's a banner. It looks like a ribbon that, you know, goes like that. Yeah, I think I need to scoot that over just a little bit. So sometimes what I like to do is kind of put those up a little, facing up. I don't know, gives it a little bit different look. But anyway, I think I need my tweezers. So needle glue on this corner and on this corner. Actually, I put it on the wrong corner. Sorry. Sheesh. I need to put them on this corner, these corners. Because I'm putting them under like this. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. All right. Yeah. Here we go. We get it. Sooner or later, we got it. Okay, so now what I like to do is, well, it looks a little, it's not quite down far enough. There. I like to put a dimensional right in the middle. So kind of humps up the middle, and then just gives it a little dimension right there in the middle. And then you glue down the ends like that. So cute. So you can barely see it, but it's just enough to give it a little interest. There's the second card. Okay. Not sure what I did with the first one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's do this. I had, because I cut it wrong the first time. Cut it backwards. So let's see what we can do with this. I think what I need to do is cut a regular 4 by 5 1/4 mat. And then I think I'm just gonna mark it just to make my life a little easier right now. So I know right where to cut it. If I do this right. Cut my fingernails off the other day. Now I can't pick up anything. My fingers aren't working right. they're already shaky, so that doesn't help. Okay, so if we put this on here, put this here, I think that'll be right. Cool. Okay. Now I think I'm going to do is turn it over and tape it together first. So that if I need to trim it at all, then I can do it before I glue it down. I think that might be a wise thing to do. Make sure, yeah, make sure my phone is on silent in case somebody tries to call me. Okay, let's see how we're looking. Yeah, see, I need to trim it off down here just a tiny bit. So that's looking pretty straight. But I am going to take the tape off because I think I can get it glued together closer together. We'll try anyway. I'm just bringing you guys along with me to have some fun. I would like to talk about the giveaway. I have not had very many comments on the, I've had a few, but I would like more people to comment. You need to listen to the my giveaway video to find out which video to comment on, but that's the one you need to comment on. And you know, I'm going to make a little addendum so that maybe more people will enter, because not everybody, a friend of mine commented on there that she doesn't make journals, and she doesn't use them. So I thought, well, maybe that's why, because not a lot of people make journals. So I'm going to give you the choice if you want a journal, that journal that I showed you, or if you want a big pack of cards and maybe some ephemera, and I can put a package together like that, with cards and ephemera and things to make cards with and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So don't be afraid to enter just because I'm giving away a journal. And you could give it to somebody too who likes journals. But anyway, that way there's a broader amount of people that would have a chance to win something they really like. So you will have your choice, whoever wins. Okay? We'll do it that way. So be sure and listen to that video that talks about the giveaway so you know where to leave a comment and what kind of comment to leave. Okay? Because I want a lot of people to enter and have that chance. All right. Moving along. Okay, so now we've got this together. I think that makes a pretty base. So, you know, I've got all these cutouts here. I don't think I'm going to use these on here, though. How do I want to do this? I don't think I want to use that on there. Challenge. So if I did this, come on. Used another circle in the middle. And then I could do this. That works. This is the same size. All right, I think I'll do that. Something different, you know. It's kind of wonky. I like wonky. Hope it doesn't make your eyes twitch, but you know, it's just kind of fun to do something different once in a while. I mean, I don't think it's all that wild and crazy, but put this down. I think I moved them from where they were to begin with, but that's okay. Okay, there's card number 3. All right. It's taking me a little longer than I thought, but it's been 30 minutes. Okay, so get a white card base here. Let's see what I can do with these pieces. Could do something like this. This is kind of like one of Kendra's kind of like one of her sketches. She's got great sketches. Okay, I think this is the biggest piece I have left of this. So go ahead and put that on. Okay, and I'm going to mount this on here like this. Okay, and we'll put some dimensionals on this one. I think I mentioned before that I've been sick all week, and finally today I'm feeling better. I have been fighting a sinus cold, I guess. The worst day I had was, I think, like the second day. I woke up like 3:30 in the morning with a raging sinus headache, and hurt really bad, and laid there for a while, and finally I just got up and took some Mucinex. Went back to bed, and finally it eased up enough where I could go back to sleep. And I actually slept pretty good. Let's see what I want to put for. I'm going to put some pearls, or I forgot I've got these pretty flowers. Put some of these on here. Like that, maybe. I got these at, I don't remember if it was Hobby Lobby or Michael's, one of those. Big, huge package of them for like $5.99. And I had this box, and I kept losing them out of the package I had them in. So I ended up emptying into this box. And look at all these different colors. They're so pretty. I love them. So yeah, that makes a pretty cute card, I think. Okay, so there's 4 cards. We're making progress. Let's try and do another pink one. I got tons of pink cards because that's the basic color of this these printables. So let's see. I'm losing my pieces here. Okay, I've got this. Could put that in the center like that, but I think we need something behind it. I don't know. What do you think? Does this color look okay? You could do it that way. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I love being creative on the fly. See what you come up with. Like I said, that's generally how I do my card making. I think I'll put this on first. See, do I want to put this on dimensionals? Maybe. Yeah, let's put this down first. Because I think I want to put that on dimensionals. I think that would look cool. Okay. And if you have not seen these kind of dimensionals before, you get these at the Dollar Tree in the automotive section. They don't have them in the crafting section. They have them in where you get, you know, electrical stuff and automotive stuff. And they come in these rolls like this that are already in a roll and in these little squares, rectangles, I guess you call them, for $1.25. And I don't know how many you get in a roll, 100 maybe. But I've used these for years. And there was a time when there was almost a year when I could not find them. Nobody had them. And then I went in one day looking, and all of a sudden they had them again. Oh, that looks cool. See, it's up on dimensionals now. That's really cute. And you could go ahead and put more bling or whatever. This is a pretty straightforward card. Okay. Let's see what else we can do here. I've got these pieces that had been run through an embossing machine. I'll spit it out sooner or later. And I never do, you know, white on white cards, but I've seen it done recently, and they are really pretty. Now this has got vellum underneath. I think that's really pretty. And then I could do a white butterfly. I will have to do it through the make one real quick through the Big Shot. But I think that would be really pretty. What do you think? Just put it right here. Or we could just do this and put it right in the middle. white on white on white. I think that's really pretty. Okay, well, hold on a moment, because it's right here. And I've got my butterflies right here close to me where I can get to them. And this will take 1 minute. I actually have the little one, Sidekick, but this is closer to me actually. So okay, now I got to get it up. Oh, that's pretty. I love these butterfly dies. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's get this down. I'm just going to put glue right here down the middle. It's going to be covered. And then we'll put this piece right on top of it. I saw a card that Drea from Happy Crafty Ho Ho did. Absolutely gorgeous. It had a die cut piece in the back. It was a bigger card, and the background was a die cut, like a gazebo. And then she had some other things on top of it that were white. Beautiful. And I saw NB Cards. I've mentioned her several times. She is fantastic. And she made a whole series of just white cards that she had done. And I'm just going to glue that down right in the center where it's sticking up like that. That is really a stunning card, I think. I've never done that before. So you're the first to see me do white on white, on white, on white. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm going to keep going, but I've kept you guys long enough. You see what I'm doing? I'm going to try to use up all these pieces. So at the end of my video, I will show the rest of the cards that I have made. But we've been on here for 46 minutes, so there's that one. Love it. It's very elegant looking. We did this one. This is up on dimensionals. These are just using the cutoffs from Kendra's bonus challenge. Not letting them go to waste. And there's that one. And that one. Be creative every day. And this one. Okay, so I think we did good in 46 minutes. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a while and helping me be creative. And remember to press the like button, make a comment, please. And please, please, please watch my video on the giveaway so you can see where to leave a comment and what kind of comment to make. And then remember that you will have your choice. If you win whether you want a journal or if you want a pack of cards and ephemera and things to make cards with. I will make it really nice. Okay, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. Talk to you later. Bye. So here are the cards that we just made together. So this is the second set of cards I made offline.